I met with Mark and Darren back in the late 90s when they were doing a club called the Roughneck Ting. And I'd just recently moved to Bristol. I was living in Wales previously. They gave me a little tryout in the studio. I thought that I was going to be going in to do a vocal on a drum and bass or a dance track, but I was pleasantly surprised when I found that Mark was trying to move away from that traditional kind of sound that he'd been making and use a voice to cross genres and to do different types of music. So, yeah, they enjoyed what I did. Then shortly after that, I met Darren, and that was it. Kosheen was born. I think now that we're onto our third album, I think Kosheen now really does mean us. It's a word that we made up ourselves, just phonetic, nice-sounding word that describes us and our sound. You know, we've done some incredible gigs in some amazing countries. Glastonbury is, and has always been, my spiritual home, really, that festival. It was lovely to see the children there that I'd lived with in these communes, and they were all they'd written on a cardboard box, "Sian, do you remember us, the kids from Breckfa?" And for me, you know, I feel quite choked to think about it now. That was probably one of the most beautiful moments, because for them to see me, who they used to live next door to in a teepee, you know, wiping the mud off their faces, for them to see me on a stage there performing, gave them an opportunity maybe to believe that they could achieve that, you know. To see the world the way that I have, it's perfect, you know. I've seen the world doing what I do best, and I feel as if I haven't just gone to countries and taken from the country. I've took something with me to visit there, which is always kind of special, you know. It's been amazing, and I don't want it to stop. It's amazing how similar we are around the world, you know. Our cultures are different, our language is very different, but the same things make us laugh or cry and touch us in the same way, and that to me that's a lovely realization, a lovely discovery. Stages of a piece of music, you know. The creative process is exciting and serious and dangerous and personal, and you know, I'm very lucky to work with Darren and Mark and to have such a great relationship with them. They back me, they push me gently, and they allow me to explore, you know, and to work it out. The melody lines and lyrics are my department. You know, the lyrics and melodies often come hand in hand. You know, the sounds fit, and between the melody and the lyrics, the whole song is explained. I like to use language that is simple and strong, but leaves a lot of room for other people's interpretation, so it's not too specific. The melody helps describe the song as much as the lyrics do. You know, sometimes the guys will give me a loop, a backing track, and that'll be enough to spark some kind of inspiration, and the song develops from there. Damage was a very strong track that came out of the studio. It's the damage, our experiences that make us who we are. So it's not a negative, you know? You know, I think there's been a lot of devastating things happening to our planet, you know, on a human level as well as on an environmental one. But from that, you know, we are learning how to take care. And out of that devastation, life will persist. So that's kind of a positive way of looking at damage. Do you really think that I live my life like this? No, no. I'm a mum, and I'm an ordinary girl who goes through the same stuff that everybody does, I guess. Paranoia, fear, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, and you know, all those things. I go through that. I still get stage fright, you know, but something happens to me, as I walk the steps up to the stage, and it's like I'm made for that, you know. As soon as I get onto the stage, the fear is gone, and I'm a performer. But no, I don't live like that, you know. I wouldn't be able to write about things that affect people if I didn't live in that world. Being a mother is probably the most important thing I've ever done. It's tricky to juggle a career in the music industry and to be a good parent. I think both of those jobs demand 100%, and as I do both, neither of them really get 100%. But I think I manage. My son keeps my feet on the ground. You know, to him, I'm his mum, and that's it. And it doesn't matter. I mean, he comes to gigs with me, and you know, when you see your mum dancing at Christmas parties, you're like that. He looks at me on the stage and he goes, "Oh no." I think we get on so much better. We've had some downtime. We've had plenty of time to create Damage, to create this album, and we're all very, very proud of it, and you know, glad of the time, and I suppose a little rest. We've kept gigging, we've kept working, and we've kept writing, but the pressure has been off for a while, and that's really helped our relationships, you know, our personal relationships and our relationships with each other, you know, and has made us a lot stronger. Everything we've been through has made us a lot stronger as individuals and as a group. I met Marcus at a gig we did at Popcom, and immediately it was uncanny the way that we just clicked. And he talked about shooting in Buenos Aires, so of course I was very, very keen to go to South America and to Argentina, where we shot the video. We shot both videos actually. We did the Guilty video as well. We did them back to back. Marcus knew what he wanted to get out of that video, and he succeeded. Well done. Guilty is a song about how it feels to be released from a negative situation. You know, when a relationship ends and all the blame is being handed out, thrown out, all the mud is being thrown, you know, all the dirt. And it's like that awakening going, no, that's not me. I'm not going to own that. I think the verses are a little bit abstract, but I know what that means. Make of it as you will, but really it's a celebration. It's a strong celebration of you know, relinquishing your guilt and being free again to be happy and strong. I would like to do some more touring in South America. They've just agreed to release the album there on Universal there, so I'm really pleased about that. I'd like to see a bit more of South America, Chile, and I mean everywhere, you know. Every country has something beautiful and something exciting to discover, and to, like I said, to be doing it through music is like a dream.